Apple did not mention anything new on Apple Music inside of iOS 16, but I found 8 new features and changes that I'm sure you will love. So let's get started. The first new feature is that you can now favorite a specific artist, so you'll get better recommendations. But most importantly, you'll actually get notified when that specific artist actually releases a new album, EP, or single. I love this. It's something that Spotify had, but it's finally here on Apple Music. Now the playlist has also gotten some love. So if you actually tap on the 3 dots, you'll now be able to sort a playlist. So you can now sort by alphabetical order on titles, artists, albums, and my favorite order on release date. So you can actually sort a playlist by old to new or by new to old, which is awesome. You can also play next or play last a playlist. So if you're listening to an album, for example, after that album is done, well, you can play that playlist and it will all happen automatically. Now, the design of Apple Music has always been so aesthetically pleasing and it's always been so minimalistic, but now it's even gotten more minimalistic because it's gotten a huge, really small redesign. So now the actual artwork is actually way much more rounded, and the lines that we've always had, these lines, well, now they're gone. So practically everything that Apple Music is right now is simply artwork and text. Before I keep telling you all the new features and changes, if you're still not following me on Apple Music, I honestly don't know what you're doing with your life. I've got fresh lemonade, which are the freshest lemons in the industry. I've got old lemons, which are the best oldies, and then I've got the Not in English playlist, which is music that is not in English. So links in the description to go follow me on Apple Music. The volume and the duration slider has also been redesigned. We now don't get that circle that we used to pull up our volume up and down. We simply just don't get it anymore, and it looks so much more minimalistic. Once again, Apple Music is just getting so much more minimalistic, and I'm down for every single part of it. iOS 16 has completely redesigned the lock screen, but what does this mean to Apple Music? Well, now the Now Playing tab will now be at the bottom of the lock screen, and it's also been slightly redesigned. We now get, once again, those rounded edges, and the AirPlay icon, when you're wearing AirPods, it will actually switch to an AirPods icon as well, which is really cool. Another new feature, which is very interesting, and it's a feature that was always on the Mac but never on the iPhone, which makes sense because I don't really know who uses this feature, but I'll tell you either way, you can now rate a song out of 5 stars for your personal use, which is interesting. So if you really like a song and you want to find 5-star songs that you've put up to, I guess, you can rate a song out of 5. Yeah, I don't know who's gonna use this feature, but it's new on the iPhone, which I guess is a new feature. So those are all the 8 new features and changes inside of Apple Music. Subscribe for more iOS 16 coverage, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
I'm gonna tell you that I love you 100 times a day.